Hello, people in YouTube land. How do you do? Yes, we are at this place called Fong which sells sandwiches from Taiwan and milk tea too. So we're in here to try some of their sandwiches. So you order at the counter there. After that, you can order coffee or tea, and then wide variety of sandwiches. Even I think braised pork rice. So these are some of the items you can order from the menu. Recommended sandwiches. Yep. So I decided to try a few of their sandwiches. So here are the items that you can order and the prices. This is the spicy chicken cutlet with cheese and a drink. I ordered their milk tea. Yep. They have a toothpick or a piece of wood stabbed right through it. So first of all, the bread here, I think it's a bit of a special bread. It is lighter, fluffier than normal bread you get in Singapore. Taste-wise, it's slightly cleaner taste, but not much different from what you normally get in Singapore. But still, slightly different. Interesting. Yep, so I'm going to dig into this first. So this is supposed to be the spicy chicken cutlet. Look at that. There's I think like a coleslaw in there. Okay. The coleslaw, how do I say this? It's a bit mayonnaise, but doesn't really add much extra flavor to the sandwich except making it moist. The sandwich itself is not that spicy, but overall it's just a average tasting sandwich. Not something that I will come back for. I think what happens is the coleslaw here actually dilutes some of the flavors of the chicken cutlet and spiciness. So overall, it's just a okay sandwich. Not something that I will come back over and over to eat. But don't worry, I ordered their milk tea. The milk tea here, interestingly, it's how do I say? It's not that sweet. Very mildly sweet. And it also has a very nice fragrance to it. But for a lot of people, I think in Singapore, they may not like this tea because the flavor here is very different than what we normally get. A bit mild, but very fragrant. By the way, this is their pork, egg and cheese. Yes, this bread here, I must give them props for nicely toasting the bread. The bread is toasted nicely, and then you have a very thin piece of pork there. But what they did here, what the highlight of this sandwich is the egg and cheese. Somehow the combination goes well together. The egg has nice eggy flavor, the cheese highlights that flavor, and when you eat it together, it is good. Yeah, so this is me biting into that sandwich. I actually prefer this sandwich to the earlier one. Definitely, when you bite into this, you can taste more of the eggy flavor here, the cheesy flavor, and that goes very well with the toasted bread. The meat here also tasty, just that it is a bit thin. I would prefer it to be a bit thicker, but other than that, it is still a very good sandwich. If I come here again, this is what I will get. Clean flavors, distinct flavors, savory, eggy, cheesy. Just good. Yep. So I'm just chomping down, eating down. stuffing my face with the sandwich, which this one here, I must say, it is good, tasty, expensive sandwiches, but tasty. And so I decided to come back here again to have more sandwiches at this store. They have a few branches around Singapore. This is the one at Jurong. Yeah, so this is where you place your order at the counter here. After you place your order, on the other side there is where you go and collect your sandwich from there. Oh yeah, your drinks you collect from here, but your sandwich is from the corner there. So once it rings, you go and collect it. This here is the Taiwan special pork patty sandwich. As you can see, the sandwich here, the patty is slightly different. It's very similar or more reminiscent to something in between a pork patty and a sweet meat. You know, those things that you get from in Chinese New Year, you know, the sweet meats. Yeah, it's something in between those things. And it is interesting and it is also quite tasty, especially with the bread here, which is, like I said, really interesting. So I'm going to try this sandwich here. As you can see, the patty is freshly cooked and you can see the steam coming up from it. Yes, it's definitely sweeter and savory. It's actually quite similar to the sweet meats. Yeah, so this is an interesting combination. The bread here is, I think this particular sandwich highlights the bread better than the other sandwiches, but still, I think my favorite is still the pork and egg and cheese. This one here, even though it is good, it is different, it is special, just that the taste, the sweetness, the meat from the meat here does hide a bit of the eggy, cheesy flavor. So, but the meat itself is tasty, sweet and salty, and goes well with the bread. Also good. But only problem I have with this store is the price. The price range here, it is expensive for sandwiches. You know, you can get probably double the amount of sandwiches if you go to other places and buy sandwiches for the price you're paying here. Anyway, so yep, this is my food adventure here at this Taiwanese sandwich restaurant. I hope you enjoyed it. As per usual, you know what to do. Like, share and subscribe. I got Patreon or PayPal. You can support me on those if you're able to, or watch some of my old videos. I got lots of those that you can watch, where I visit all the different food centers in Singapore and explore the food there. You may be interested in those videos too. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next food adventure. Yep. Anyway, let me finish this sandwich and then we're going to end this video. Anyway, bye bye.